Hello there. So, this is episode 3 now, The King and His People. I would say this episode has a lot of dialogue changes, I would say, from what I've seen basically. There's a lot of cut dialogue and changed dialogue, basically like rearranged around some parts. And there are some dialogues that I do not, like, I remember them clearly. No, not very clearly, but I remember seeing the characters like in the game saying those lines, but I just can't find them. So it makes me feel like I'm just hallucinating those lines. So we're gonna discuss the differences between the game and anime for episode 3. And for the game one, it takes about chapter 3 and 4 throughout basically. So first of all, after the Gilgamesh fight, the conversation between the main characters is just basically cut down. We didn't hear a word from Dr. Romani. There's some cut dialogue also, like you can see from the game also. There was also, on the next part basically, there was also cut dialogue when Ishtar was coming to Uruk. There was basically no banter about Ishtar, like, between Siduri and Gil. Basically Gil just trashing Ishtar, while Siduri's just, like, just be still respect, just still be, with Siduri still being respectful for Ishtar, because she's still the patron deity of Uruk. And I believe there's a large part, I don't even know if it's a large part, but I know there's some parts of Ishtar's dialogue that's been cut down, so it's just a quick, short lines, and then we go to the bow. And then after that bow, there's still some lines that are different, some lines are rearranged. Like, you just hear me say that a lot for this episode. It's just, the dialogues have been cut down a lot, I would say. Like, Da Vinci's lecture on the Age of Gods and Divine Spirits is skipped basically. You'll be able to see it in the game where it's just like a bit of a 2+ minutes of talking. Like, just an explanation basically. And then during the dinner part, basically, some of the lines on that were basically also cut. It's just, I need to find another word for cut. What's another word for cut? Erased. Fine, we'll go with that. Were basically taken down. Others are said by other people. The butter cake, which comes in later in the game, despite being in the same chapter. There was also no talk about the 7 servants summoned by Gil because he did that. And I think they'll probably discuss it in the next few episodes probably, or sometime soon. But basically Gil summoned 7 servants because Merlin told him about the Holy Grail War, and Gil just decided to summon 7 servants. And then the assignments part, I think there was only one that I've seen that's like the same as the game, and the others were all different. But it's just like a task from Gilgamesh, like just do jobs for the Uruk people. So I think I'm fine with that. It's just like it's different from the game, like showing the life of the citizens. And because of the change in the assignments, like from the anime to the game, from the game to the anime, we don't get that conversation that's with Ushirakamu and Benkei. It's just a short conversation, so I don't think even it's really needed. But it's just like more for personality shown, and like the banter between the relationship between Ushirakamu and Benkei. And then after the last battle where Anna takes us, the conversation with Ritsuka, Mash, and Anna was actually with Dr. Roman, Mash, and Anna. It's basically like we don't talk in the game, so the anime will help us be more talking, so at least we have lines. Except we don't talk for one line basically. In the game, we only talk for one line. How did you find out about these spirits? And that's only the line we talk about. And as I said before in the beginning, basically the last few lines from Anna in the episode, that's where I think my head started to hurt from trying to find where did I see that lines before. Like, where did I see that line before? Like, I tried to search for all the episodes and I couldn't find it because probably I was skimming through it and then like I was trying to go really fast to see if I know where it is from the episodes, and I just really couldn't find it. So I'm just like, then where did I hear that line from Anna? So I think that was just. So basically that was the moment where I'm like, I don't know what to do for that part. I guess it's just like their insert dialogue, like dialogue that's for the anime itself, I would say. But I know she said that line before. I just don't know where. Maybe we'll be able to see it. Maybe when I take a more in-depth look in the episodes when we finally get there. Because I'm not really focused with the game right now, since I'm focusing on editing the others that I need to right now. Like, now that I'm finished with Babylonia, I need to finish Solomon, the next singularity. So I think that's pretty much it. And I think the epilogue part was like their own thing. I do not remember seeing that part. I think I've seen it somewhere, but I think it was closer. No, I've seen it somewhere before. I've seen it in an episode. I just can't point out where. This is my problem. I just don't remember each episode fully, so that sucks for me. I'll probably state it somewhere probably next time if I do remember where it is or if I've seen it again. So I don't want this to be long, and this episode made my head hurt from trying to remember which lines, from where did the lines appear basically from which episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that was clear, I guess, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye. Get some rest.